All right, so
Yes, you can say.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for that permission. It's very much important to have this record so that you can go back and understand. So what we are saying in terms of now completing the assessment, right? After reading through the notes, like the same way we have seen, the system automatically bring you to this page. In other words, you go onto the course code, right? Enter into Assessor, click Module 1, start reading Topic 1, you click Continue, read Topic 2. When you finish up Topic 2, automatically you would have finished the knowledge component, right? In terms of imparting your knowledge, imparting yourself with knowledge. So that impartation of knowledge we know is embedded in you now. By that, you can be able to answer questions in the formative assessment. All right. And the formative assessments is the knowledge questionnaire that we have formulated 45 questions, right? That totals up to 206 marks. All you need here to pass is 65%. Okay? We need 65% for one to pass. We need 65% for one to pass. So it means what you need to do is to start completing the assessment. You know, to complete this assessment is up to you. Either you can read it directly online or and answer questions separately, or you can click on resources. Click on resources. When you click on resources, you'll be able to download this information. All of it, you'll be able to download it and then be able to answer the questions. How do you download? You come to resources and then you click that button and then you click on that assessment. It will bring you this part, right? Formative assessment, knowledge questionnaire at the bottom here. Download it. You click on it to download. When you click it, you download to your computer. Download and save it. You get what I'm saying? Download and save it. When you download and save it, you'll open it later on your own and start to work through those questions. When you complete to work through the questions, now you'll be able to answer those questions and save the questions or the answer on your computer. When you complete, now you are ready to submit. Okay, when you complete and you're ready to submit, the quickest way is to come back to assignments, right? If you want to submit now, the quickest way is to come back to our assignment. Okay, that is option 1. How do you submit? To come back to assignment, you click on that formative assessment. You get what I'm saying? You click on that formative assessment and then upload. You see, it takes us back to the same one that we are, right? The same one. It brings you here. Now you scroll to the end. In your case, as I'm a teacher now, there's no any option here for me. But in your case, try to download to the end. You will see in your end, you will have what is called prepare answer. There will be a link to called prepare answer. Okay, there will be a link which says prepare answer, and with that link you are able to attach, right? That link you are able to attach your saved work and then submit. When you click submit, you also add it to your portfolio. Okay, because it gives you an option to add to portfolio. All right, so if you have any question in submission, that's how it comes, right? I want to try to log in as a student in this case so that we can all be on the same level. Okay, so let me quickly get one student who has completed the work. Let's say, let me log in myself, or let me try to log in as one student here, one of my friends that I've called into. Okay. I'm going to log in as this user. Remember, I'm the system, I'm the teacher for this course, right? So I have the permission to navigate, which you do not have on your side. This will be your home page. Like anybody who opens up the system, it will be like this, exactly like this. For all of you who have joined up here, Chopstar, I believe this is the question that you've been asking as well. You were asking, how do I submit? This is how we submit, okay? You come to your classes, you choose that assessor course that you are busy doing, and then you go onto the entire program, module 1. This is what we say, right? Module 1. Okay, are we following? Yes. Please, yeah. Now, module 1, under module 1, you just click on module 1. It will open up. Okay, remember we stopped onto submission. Okay, we stopped onto this one, submission. Now, module 1, to submit this assessment. All right, to submit this assessment, we said scroll to the end. All right, it means you have done it, you've saved it somewhere on the computer, now you're ready to submit. Okay, you might have written it manually. If you write it manually, it means you're gonna scan it and still upload it to your, save it on your computer as PDF. Okay, remember, that's how you can only do it. Now, if you're ready to submit, you click on prepare answer. The same way, this button called prepare answer. Click on it to upload. It will bring you to this page. Scroll down again, and then you're going to see the options. This is where the options say options. Your answer. Here you need to select the file to upload, then select one of the save options, and the maximum should not exceed, your file should not exceed 30 megabytes. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you have a file that is bigger than 30 megabytes, you're gonna have to split it into 2 at least, because if it's over 30, it will not attach, it will not upload, it will be over. Okay, so here, at least you know what to do. You click on attachment, add attachment, add attachment. This is how you attach your file. Then when you click add attachment, a dialog box will pop up. This pop-up allows you to drop your file and drop it right here, or you can search for it, you can browse for it. When you drop it, it means you just capture it somewhere, wherever it is, and then drop it here. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Or if you click search, it means you're gonna have to search around, right? You click browse, then when you click this button to browse, it will take you to your computer to browse and attach your file, and automatically it will upload. Okay, automatically it will upload. Let's say, give an example of this one. I want to upload one file. I'm going to attach one file here of this. Okay, this is how it looks like when you upload, when you attach the file. You see that? That's how it is. Let's say I'm attaching something here. I'm attaching something, and that's how you attach a file. After attaching a file, please click on save to submit. Save, submit for grading. Now, in case you have multiple files to attach, right? You can just save but not submit. You can just, if you're not done, if you're ready to submit, you just click save but don't submit yet. But if you are ready, you can submit. If you have got multiple files to attach, you follow the same process. You click add attachment, and then the system will research, right? And then you attach more files. Submit. When you click save, submit for grading, look what happens. Submit for grading, look what happens. The system automatically will save all your work under your profile. So we are able to track and trace any submission you've made. Okay, so we have a network problem on the other side. Yeah, we have some interactions on the other gadget, so we're gonna try to rephrase the computer so that it can be able to all right. So when we say save, All right, when we say save your work, that's how we save. Now, after saving, please click add to portfolio. All right, click add to portfolio so that you can keep that record in your portfolio. That's how we build the portfolio. This is now an electronic portfolio. A lot of people have been asking me, what is portfolio? What is portfolio? Portfolio is the collection of all your evidence, your assignments, your every attachment. You keep it under your portfolio. When you click add to portfolio, it means you are saving your work in your portfolio, okay? And that's how you submit your work. When you submit your work, it means your work is ready for grading. On our side, we shall receive that information that so and so has submitted, and then we can grade you. Once we grade you, we shall score you against competency if you have successfully completed, right? And then you receive an automatic, right, information that you have completed the course. Like an example, this learner has completed the course. So this is how we track and trace. We can track and trace all information related to this student, okay? This is what? DZP dash FRYM. What? FRYM dash OBF. OBF. Okay, the system is not trying, it's not loading. Try again. So there's no time. I don't know why it's not picking up. We don't have internet on this. Okay. We can actually use that other side because the network is not behaving born again. Yeah. The network is not born again today. It is behaving somehow. Pastor Nitai, you are welcome. You are welcome. So, okay. Now, this is how we can track and trace, right? This can how we can track and trace your submission. If you've submitted, like today we've done an example, you can see this student, we see that he has submitted so and so and so, right? So we can also track and check all other submissions. You get what I'm saying, eh? And also, if you are not sure, maybe you don't know how to submit, you can also just rather submit it manually, directly by clicking onto your portfolio. When you click on portfolio, it will bring you to this page. This page allows you to add any work that you feel like you are unable to go through the other long route to submit, right? You can quickly click here, portfolio. Under clicking portfolio, you click add, right? Add a file. Then you can add a file, right? If you have a folder, you can add a folder. If you have got a web resource, you can add a web resource. If you have a plain page HTML, maybe you have coded your work, right? You can just click on HTML page and then you can upload that information. Okay, if you add a file the same way, it will take you through to where you browse and attach your file, and then you are able to click submit, and then you submit. Please, that's how we submit. Okay, a lot of people have been asking, how do we submit? That's how we submit. Submit your work on time, because remember, we have got deadlines. If you submit your work late, we charge a penalty of 250 every missed submission. We charge you, because it takes us a lot of effort again to go back and just work on one single application, right? We need to work in bulk application, process them bulkly so that it becomes easy and efficient. When we submit late, it drags all other students who are supposed to have been getting their certificates, right? It drags them as long because you were late, so everybody has to be late to receive their results, and that's not fair, right? So for you to be on the course quickly, we charge you, and our course is affordable. So literally, for us to charge you that small amount, it's just to boost you that you need to be committed and add in some extra efforts to work through, right? So please make sure you submit, and that's the part of submissions. This is how we submit. Okay, now when you finish up that part of submission, you wait for your results. You get what I'm saying? You wait for your results, because we shall grade it and then you will see a result. When you grade it and you see the results, it means you are able now to get through to other uncompleted assignments. Like an example, you can go to your assignments and see which one is missing. Like an example, this student is missing this assignment. You can see it here, right? It's missing this assignment, practical assignment. It's under module 2. So it means when you finish up module 1, you need to go to module 2 and also do the same. All right? When you finish up to study module 1, you go to module 2. You go to module 2 and start to work through module 2. Because if you do only module 1 and submit work for module 1, you will not be done. So you will be in the system for a long time. You're asking what is happening. You feel like you completed, but you didn't complete anything. You get what I'm saying? You didn't complete anything. So you need to complete your assignments. Okay, you need to complete your assignment by clicking on the module. Like an example, this one, let's say they didn't complete module 2, and you see, you feel like this module is completed, right? When you complete module 1 and everything is red, this must be 100%. Okay, the percentage must be 100. For you to move from one level to another, you click continue. Do you get what I'm saying? Ne? The progress must take you through. Click continue and then submit your the practical task assessment. The same way you have uploaded, right? The same process that we use to submit. You get what I'm saying? It's the same process we use to submit the practical task 1 and 2. So practical task 1 and 2 are your practicals, right? Are your practical assessments that you have to do either in the portfolio or you can do it individually, right? Where you have to choose a candidate, go assess a candidate, compile all the evidence from the candidate, and then scan it and upload it. That's how you do. Then you do the second candidate, get the assessment, complete the assessment with the candidate, complete all those templates that are given to you. We give you the templates. The templates, where do you find these templates? The templates are given to you under resources. You get what I'm saying? Under resources, you will find POE, a portfolio that you need to download. Some of you have come to our offices, you've got the hard copy, right? So you just work through the hard copy. But I'm going to take you through that part as well, right? One by one on how to complete that part of the assessment. But submission is how we submit. When you finish to submit and we have marked this page, we have marked here, all right? So you also do the same. You attach your file and then you are ready for submission. You attach whatever you're supposed to attach as a submission, all right? And then you ask for grading. You get what I'm saying, ne? You ask for grading. Then when you submit, this is how you submit. When you submit, you click submit, and then the system will take you to a page which says also copy, add copy to POE. You click add copy to your POE, because everything that you do, you need to add a copy to your POE, to your portfolio, all right? So that you can be able to move forward. Once we get this information, we shall grade it, right? Once we grade it, automatically you are able to move to another part. So the system remains locked if you have not submitted. That's why some people will say, my system is locked. Why? Because you've not done the first assessment. The first assessment is the knowledge questionnaire, and you can only get it through your work, okay? Now, if you've done your things manually, and you say, I do not know computer, I don't know how to work through submissions, but I need to submit, okay? How do you do it? Now, it's the simplest part. If you do not know how to navigate, go to your system and click portfolio. Okay, click this button called portfolio. This portfolio will allow you to add a file or to add your documents, right? One after the other by clicking on to add the plus. There's a plus icon here and the word add, right? This button allows you to add your information one after the other. You get what I'm saying? Now, this is the bypass. It doesn't take you through to all that process of, it's a bypass. You just add your work to the portfolio. We still receive it as submission. As long as you name it well, because whatever you submit, you need to name it. Like an example here, if I'm submitting a file and I click on submit a file, look at what happens. The system is going to ask me where to attach. You get what I'm saying, eh? So whatever I search here and I upload it, let's say I'm going to upload one file here and then it is ready to upload. The system will ask me where and how should I name it. So your naming must be proper. This is how it comes up. So you need to give it a name. You get what I'm saying? Like you can say POE, all right, or portfolio of evidence, or you can say ID copy, all right? Okay. You can say ID copy. Whatever you're submitting, you know what you are submitting. So give it a name and give us a description, okay? Give us a description. What is it that you are submitting? Maybe you have done some research. Write whatever you've done here and click save, okay? This, you might ignore this part of subject because this part of subject, it takes you through to choose what subject is it that you are submitting under, but you can ignore it, okay? Ignore that part and then just click save. The system will save your work, okay? The system will save your work. You get what I'm saying? So you'll see all whatever you have submitted, all it will be here. All of it will be right here. So, and if you have submitted something wrong and you say, hey, maybe I made an error, I attached a wrong file, right? You can still delete it. You can remove what you've submitted. By choosing whatever you've submitted, all right, you can choose to remove it. You click on it to select it, whatever item that you want to remove, and then click remove. And then it will automatically, the system will automatically delete whatever you have submitted. And that's how we submit our work. Okay? That's how we submit our work. Then you can do the same to all other assignments. However, there are some assignments that you cannot attach. They have been programmed to be completed online. Like an example, the self-assessment. Self-assessment is being programmed to be done on the system. You get what I'm saying? How do you do self-assessment? You need to click on it. To click on it, you need to move from one page to another by clicking continue, and then it will take you through to the same process, right? That like we did in the initially, right? It will take you through the same process. Like now, this one has submitted already, all right? So I can continue. The submission was done. When it continues, the system will search and then take me to another page, all right? If I have anything to attach, I can attach, like an example. So if let's say like this one, this student submitted and we have not yet graded, the page will not take him out, right? The system will not take him to the last page because he's not yet graded. But if it's graded, automatically he can be able to go and complete the self-assessment. It is done online. All right. The same applies to other forms of assessment like the online survey. Online survey also, you can do it online here by completing it online and adding information in your answer right on online and click save. So that's how we submit our information. Okay, that's how we submit our information. So I'm gonna open up quickly here for questions. Okay, it's now 11. We're supposed to be wrapping up, closing in the next like 5-10 minutes, so that we can look at another program. So please ask me questions now so that you are able to be clarified. You can type your questions in the in-call message. Okay, Chopstar raised a question. Please answer. Go ahead. Go ahead, sir. You have raised your hand. Let us hear your question.
Okay, sir. Well, my problem has been on the assessment. I have submitted informative assessment. Then I didn't know that you have to, like, after submitting it, which one you said I must submit again the same thing.
Okay, like in the formative assessment, there are two formative assessment, right? They are the same. So you whatever you submitted here in the formative assessment, right? One is the same thing that you upload for the summative assessment. Two is the repetition, because we have two repeated assessments. So we did the same repetition, right? It's the same. So you submit the same thing. Now, however, remember this part. If you have done a contact session, a contact class with us, right? If you have done a contact class, then the formative assessment will be different. Remember, we have two different assessments, right? For those who are attending online and those who are attending live classes, right? Like face-to-face classes. If you have come and attended the class face-to-face right here in the center, it means your formative assessment will be different. Yours will be given directly because it's the one that is written in your portfolio. And also is the one that's written in your learner guides. Remember, those who attend manually, right? We give them the learner guides, right? Where they have to get the questions that are there. There's question from 1 up until question number 15 that they need to do manually. Those are their formative assessment. But the online ones is the same thing, right? You just upload the same information. Whereas those who do the face-to-face, they do something different, right? Something different, but it's the same. Questions are all similar. We just, interchange questions, but they are all similar. They have all been got from the learner guide. Okay? So that's how. So submission, you can do it in two ways. You submit directly onto the portal, or you go directly onto portfolio, right? Click portfolio and submit. Okay. Okay, any other question? Please let us hear the other questions. Any other question, please? Questions? You can type your questions. You can type your questions into the in-call message, and then we can be able to finalize with this process. Any other question? Okay, we don't have questions. For those of you who have completed, next week, letters of competence is going to be submitted or sent through to you, and your certificates of completions will be sent through directly to your portal. So just look out for any email coming from us. Okay. If you have submitted an assignment, an assessment, and you have not been graded, also you'll be having your grading next week, because we do grading in bulk. Okay, we do grading in bulk. So we finish up a batch, we grade other students. So I have seen here Noma Temba, thank you so much for that question. You've sent us a question that you have submitted your assignment. I believe you have not been graded. Your grading is going to happen next week. So from Monday, Tuesday, look out for the grade book or any email that will give you a report that you have submitted and you've been graded. Grading is that way we mark it, where we assess whatever you have sent through. We assess it and mark it and give you a score mark. Pastor Daniel, you did ask how to edit the naming of already submitted. Okay, you can do that in your portfolio. Okay, you go to portfolio, because we know everything that you've submitted is also got a copy in your portfolio. So you just click on portfolio and go change the rename. You can rename it. Okay, because under portfolio you can change whatever you've submitted. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it is easy in that way. If you are unable, you send us a message directly from your side, and then we can be able to assist you. Okay, remember, messages sent directly through the portal are easily answered compared to messages sent on WhatsApp or sent via email. We receive many emails, right? So it's not easy. If you send, unless you have my private WhatsApp number, and that is very so, if you have my private number, you are special, because I don't want to be sleeping at home and then I receive phone calls at night, 10 o'clock. A person wants to get answers. 10 o'clock, it's difficult. So please send a message directly onto the portal. we will attend to it within 24 hours. Okay, we will attend to it. If we see that we have not attended to your question, make a phone call during work hours. Make a phone call, and then we'll be able to attend to your question. Okay. All right. So I believe we are all settled. Those of you who have completed the course, I congratulate you. Thank you so much for that part. Those of you who are still completing, please put in extra effort to complete. You have got only 7 days to complete an assessment course. 7 days, not more than 7 days. If you go over 7 days, you are abusing the system. We want to delete all people who are still in the system. So if you have not submitted within 7 days and you see yourself not existing anymore, you just know that you've been deleted, right? And there's no refund when we delete you. Please do not ask me for refund. If you delete, it means it's your own fault. You need to come again and register again and pay new fees and start from scratch. Right? This is an online platform, and we want to strictly manage it that way. Otherwise, if we're going to allow it to be taken for granted, people will be there and then they are not adhering to the processes. And then you drag everybody into delay. They are not receiving their statement of results. Remember, we have two things, right? We have got the certificate, three things. The certificates of completion, the letters of completion, right? That is your assessment report. We send you a report that you need to sign, that you agree with the marks and you are happy, right? And then you sign it, you send it back to us, and then we issue with the certificate of completion, right? And then you get your statement of results. So the certificate comes first. Sometimes we can issue them both, right? All right, we can issue them both, like directly. We get a statement of results and then we issue a certificate. But if we feel like the system you have taken long in the system and there's a delay in processing statement of result with the CETA, right? So we issue with the statement with the certificate of completion, and then you wait for the certificate of competency, right? After that, with your statement of result. Remember, statement of results are issued by the CETA. So you need to work with us. There's a form that we always keep on sending. Those who have completed, make sure you complete the CETA form. If you don't complete the CETA form, you will not get your statement of results, right? Make sure, request for the CETA form. If you've done and you've received your competency feedback report, that you are competent in your feedback report, right? That report shows that you have passed, or it is a P or it's a F. Okay, it's a simple thing. You've got a P, you have passed. You've got a F, you have not made it successfully. So if you've got a P, you have passed, please ask for the CETA. Now, the next process will be the CETA process to upload you on the CETA system, and then you can get your statement of results as soon as possible. But if you keep quiet, we shall also be there not knowing that you indeed, because we have so many learners on the system that are just sitting in the system. They are not exiting. They are there. And when we send communication, they all receive. When you're not supposed to receive certain communication back because you have delayed yourself, so you get stagnated into the system. You keep on receiving irrelevant information. So please, when you finish, try to get your information, exit, go do another course, leave the one that you have done, do another program. If you have finished all programs and you start, you don't have job, no work, nothing, you don't know what to do next, contact us. Because remember, within us, we have got NSA Consulting that assist individuals to get work. We place you into different organizations that are looking for assessors and practitioners. If you want to register yourself as a constituent practitioner, you want to register with Bank CETA, you want to register with Services CETA, you want to register with MQA, you want to register with the QCTO, you want to become a registered facilitator or assessor or moderator, come to us, right? We assist you with that process of registration. You're registering yourself, and then we can be able to guide you, all right? Those who have paid for registration, we do the process for you. If you have not paid for registration, we don't do that process. You have to do it manually. And it's a free charge, free of charge for those of you who are doing it individually. You don't need to pay the CETA to do such, right? But if you come for us for consultation, we charge you a small little bit of a consultation fee, right? Small anyana. So you can afford that small anyana for your future. You unlock with a small fee. You sow a seed, then we can be able to assist you. I like that part. So I want to congratulate some of the members here, like Pastor Nitai, you are done the course. We are going to be joining us now in the next 15 minutes into facilitator so that you can move into facilitator. Pastor Daniel, you still need to submit some of the course. Chopstar, you need to submit because you are long due into this course. And then Noma Temba, you are long due to submit. Please submit as soon as possible. Joshua, thank you. You submitted, you done, right? You done the course, you exited actually. Look out for your emails. Those of you who have completed, look out for your emails so that you can be able to get all other information that you need. Please contact us, okay? Contact us in terms of moving forward. If you registered only for one program and you want to add another program also, you can do so by making a request to access other programs, right? And then we can be able to guide you and support you to add on to your profile. Remember, each program you enter into, it adds value onto your curriculum vitae and your professionalism, right? It propels you, but it can only do so if you complete. It will become useless and a wastage of money if you do not complete your course and you are left to be stagnated in the system. After 6 months, we need to exit to take you out if you have not completed, and you have to start all over from scratch, and you don't know. And these are the people who go on to tarnish our name. You go to Facebook and all that, they say, no, I did the course, but these people didn't give me my certificate. Why? Because you did not complete. If you complete, people are getting their statement of results. We have got statement of result being issued. Not so long we've been with the bulk statement of results from ETDPC, and people received their statement of results and their certificates and they are happy. Why yourself, you are only one person that is complaining? It means you need don't take it up to the streets. I don't like people who go to the street to complain to the streets. Ne? You come to us. You made a deal with us. Come to us. Right? Instead of going and starting to type on those reviews, this PPT, they didn't give us our certificates. I did this in 2010 and I never received. This must be problem. There must be an issue why you didn't. Why others are receiving, you are not receiving. Come and inquire, engage with us, and then we can be able to help you and support you that you indeed completed, and maybe there's an error in the system, or there's a delay, or 1, 2, 3 things are not submitted. Then you can exit the system properly. Okay. So we are open. We are open from Monday to Friday. Saturdays, we are doing workshops. A Saturday like this, we are busy in workshops. So you can still pop in. Our offices are in our head office. You come in Pretoria North. We have got our head office on number 570 Harit Maris Road on Zolda Park Building, first floor. The director there, his name is Tinswalo. Please, you can engage with her on 078 on 07351 84514, or you can come to the training center in Pretoria Central, right here on 405 Pretoria Street, right here on BBT House, because this is our own building. Okay, this is our own building. You come to BBT House, the training center, then we can be able to engage with you, or you can go to our Cape Town office. All right. And then you get our information from the website. Our Cape Town office always open. You call, you engage with us, or you can visit one of our centers in Pulukwani. Pulukwani is also always open from Monday to Friday. Okay, we're busy opening up now another center in Bloemfontein. All right, and Durban is also on our cards this year. That 2 centers will be opened up this year. We're trying to expand this program to other regions. So please engage with us. We are able to help you. Thank you so much and have a lovely weekend. Goodbye.